What's going on, my people? Marco Perkins with Trucking the Cash Flow, back with another video. And in this video, we're gonna go over what is the best trucks to buy, especially in this current market that we're in right now. Prices are going down on trucks. A lot of people want to get into the trucking industry, but they really don't understand and know what trucks to buy. So maybe you're a truck driver and you're looking to get your own truck and start your trucking company, or maybe you already have trucks and you might have not had too good of experience with the trucks that you've already bought. So you need some little advice on purchasing trucks, or maybe you're neither and you just want to get into the industry and you need to get some advice on what trucks to buy. Well, in this video, we're gonna go over what trucks to buy, whether it's the year, make, and model, and definitely the prices, of course. So you will not go through some things that I went through when I bought my first couple trucks. Man, I remember, my very first truck, I purchased it and the motor blew out on the way bringing it to the truck stop after I purchased it. I've had another truck that the head gasket blew probably 2 months later, at least that's what I thought. And then the mechanic told me basically like, hey man, I believe that the head gasket was already blown. I could tell you stories, plenty of stories over and over and over again that I just had some real bad experiences with purchasing trucks, but I had a lot of great ones as well. So hopefully the things that I've learned I can transfer over to you and you won't have to go through that. So let's go on ahead and get into the video and look at some trucks. All right, so let's get straight into it. So we're gonna go to this website that's called truckpaper.com. You're definitely gonna like this website if you're looking for a truck. This is where you should go. And listen, if you're already looking at trucks at dealerships or whatever like that, just use this as kind of like a guidance, just to kind of look at what the market is looking like. This website is going to have dealerships with trucks. It's going to have private owners. It's going to have a little bit of mixture of a little bit of everything, right? So we're over the road truck drivers. So what are we looking at? We're not looking at day cabs, dump trucks, box trucks, nothing like that. For this video, we're looking at OTR trucks to run over the road. All right, so we're gonna go to sleeper trucks. Okay, so we're gonna go straight to our filters, and we're gonna filter some stuff out. Right, so we already got our category. We're not gonna worry about our gross weight rating or anything like that, but we definitely gonna go to our manufacturers. All right, this video is definitely gonna be a video to take some notes or replay this over and over so you can understand what's going on and use this as a guidance to get your videos. Now, I'm going to get your truck. Now, some people are going to say buy certain types of makes. I'm going to say stick to Freightliners and Internationals. I probably would say, and I probably would pick the Freightliner over the International. Let me tell you the reason why. The Kenworths and the Peterbilts and the Volvos and the Max and everything else, they have less people, less mechanics that work on them. They're going to have less dealerships in the area to get parts. If for some reason the truck does break and you're on the road, like, you need to get parts. Most Freightliner dealerships are open 7 days a week and they're open 24/7. Most of them, not all of them, most of them. And they're everywhere. And the parts are going to be available most of the time, right? Internationals, probably not as much as the Freightliners, but they're kind of up there with them. Also, you're going to get great deals when it comes to pricing with the Freightliners as well. Now, I'm not going to really look at the Kenworths or the Peterbilts or really anything else, right? Because in my opinion, the Freightliners and the Internationals are the better trucks as far as being a first time owner operator, and also, oh, that's pretty cool, got the little thumbs up button, but as being a first time owner operator and also being to grow a fleet. When you look at the average fleet that's growing and doing good, they're gonna have Freightliners. So why not do what they do? Obviously they know something. So we're gonna pick the Freightliners and the Internationals. All right, okay, cool. We're not gonna worry about what model or anything. We're gonna keep that open. So we got our manufacturers. We're not gonna worry about the VIN. We're not gonna look at the stock, quantity, years. I would go from a minimum year You know, once again, these are for owner operators that's looking to get into the business. This might be your first truck, or you might be wanting to grow a fleet. So I probably would go all the way down to a 2000, and I would just say a 2000, right? Or let's just say a 1995. I probably wouldn't go too earlier than that. And I know they probably got some guys watching this video like, man, I don't want an old truck. I don't want. Yeah, right. You need to, you know, if this your first truck, or even if it's, you know, you're growing, you'll be surprised the kind of older trucks. Like, older trucks are really, really good trucks. They're really good trucks. They don't have no DEF system, DPF, or anything like that. They're not computer. They don't have a bunch of computers controlling the trucks or anything like that. Man, I have a Peterbilt, and the lights was acting crazy. I had one headlight that did not want to work and a couple of marker lights that didn't want to work. It's a 2019 579 Peterbilt, and guess what? It went. Nobody can fix this truck. It had to go to the dealership, and it cost $2,200 to figure out what was wrong with the lights. But I had a specialist electrician that worked on trucks that could not fix this truck. It had to go to the dealership to get it fixed. They have some type of computers on it that runs the light system on the truck, right? $2,200 just because one headlight didn't want to work. What if that was to happen to you on the road, and like, you cannot pass a DOT inspection? You can drive during the day, but if you get stopped for a DOT inspection, you will not pass the DOT inspection. Not only that, you can't drive at night, and you think you want to, like, truck sat there for a whole week trying to figure out what was wrong with it. So that's just a little, you know, a little something with that. The mileage, I would go max out at 750,000. This is where trucks start to anywhere from that 750,000 to that million range. That's when they're gonna start giving some problems. But depending on what you pay for it and how they kept the truck up, you know, it could still be a good deal even at $1 million, right? So engine manufacturer, we would want to stay with, in my opinion, I would stay with Cummins in Detroit. I would stay away from everything else. Why? Same thing applies. Parts, mechanics, durability, stuff like that. We're not going to worry about horsepower, fuel type, sleeper, nothing like that, number of axles. And if you're buying your first truck, and if you're looking to grow a fleet, and I'm talking about a smaller size fleet, you know, 3 to 5 trucks, something like that, I probably would max the price out at about 50 grand. Okay, you can leave transmissions, all of that the same. All right, so let's see what we have. Okay, so we have some Freightliners up in Iowa. Look like maybe it was some old Walmart trucks or something. I'm just saying that because I see the blue on it. 40 grand for a, has 600,000 miles on it. It's a 2020 for 40,000. Not too bad. Very first thing that I would do, let me say, at 600,000, so the warranty, they might have about 50,000 left on warranty, if that. Just depends. So it's a 2020, 600,000 miles. Got all your details in here. Sold as is. Let's look at some pictures of this truck. See if we can get it to be bigger. Okay, looks like a nice clean truck. 40 grand. Right, tires don't look bad. Oh, what was that? A little line in there. It looked like, oh, okay, not nothing. Tires don't look bad. What am I looking for? I'm looking for to see if on these tires, if they have some crazy looking grooves, if they have like flat spots, if it's wearing funny on the outside versus the inside. Why am I looking for that? That's gonna tell me if this truck has some type of front end issues or anything like that. Now, they will put new tires on them to cover that issue up, but most of them won't, so they can't do that. But the tires can give you a bunch of information based off of what you see. Don't really see anything crazy there. Nothing too crazy on these tires either. All right, and this is all what we can see online, not in person. Look like they got some decent tires on the back. They got some rust on here. I don't know why they have this amount of rust. Wow. On a 2020, I'm not liking that at all. Probably it's in Iowa, so I guess because of the snow. So I'm not really liking that. Rust here. I have a 2005, and it has, this truck is a 2020, which is 15 years older than my 05 that I have, and this has about the same amount of rust. All right, you don't want to really deal with rust too much, so I would be a little careful with that. So that's not a red flag, but it's just something to look at, right? You know, it's basically a brand new truck and it has rust on it, a lot of it. Ooh, look at it, a lot. Why is that? It's all around the airbags, stuff like that. I would probably want to figure out why does it have that much rust. To say it's a 2020. All right, so look like they got some good rubber on it, nothing too crazy. Look like it has the Detroit in it. Yep, DD15. Here goes the inside. Inside looks real good, real nice, real clean. Let's see if there's any. Doesn't look like they have any lights on it as of now. Standard Freightliner, got your double bump, stuff like that. Got a good amount of hours on it too. Okay, you gotta look at these hours as well, not just your okay, so that was a decent one. Let's see what the next one has to offer. So I would be careful with the rust. You know, 40,000, it's not bad. I think you can get one a little cheaper than this. So let's go on ahead and keep going, right? You know, 40, 39. You see they going down a little bit. You got one in Mississippi for 39 with less miles, right? Almost 40,000 miles less, right? Any details? 5-year, 600,000 mile warranty. So the warranty is almost up. EW4 extended warranty, single owner, lease, fleet maintain, lease return sleeper trucks. Don't really know what that means, but okay. Maybe it was a lease truck, I guess. 2019 Freightliner Cascadia. It's all the details. Not gonna go too much over that. I would also say if you're buying a truck at this price, this new, especially with DEF, you want a what goes on the back, a tri-pack. This right here, you want this. You definitely want this right here. Reason why you want that is because you do not want to put a lot of hours on this truck by way of idling. Idling a DEF truck is your worst nightmare. Please hear me with this, y'all. Idling a DEF truck, a truck with DEF, DPF, you know, they got different names for it. Idling a truck with DEF is going to be your worst nightmare. All right, you do not want to idle a truck. That's why most companies, when you go work for a fleet or a company truck or whatever, they have the things on the truck to where as soon as you get out, it runs for a little bit and then the truck cuts off, because that is the worst thing you can do, is idle a truck with DEF. It just makes the DEF act horrible. It backs up the soot and the filters, and you got to clean the filters, and if you don't clean the filters like you should all the time, it's gonna make the DEF act a fool, and you're gonna need sensors and all this stuff and all that. So you definitely don't want to do that. You want to make sure you have tri-pack system on it, or they call it because that's the name of it, but it's basically a I don't know, I can't remember the name right now, but it's a system on the back that runs the AC, the heater, the power, and everything. It'll even charge your batteries for you if you like the batteries go dead. This looks, you know, it's a clean truck. Let's look at the tires. I don't see nothing funny there. Definitely need some tires on the front though. Pretty soon. Don't have to rush, but pretty soon they wearing out. Yeah, 50% on the back. Decent tires on the back. Do you notice the difference? No rust. You notice that? This is a truck in Mississippi, so this truck is down south versus that other truck was up north. See the difference? Big difference. You don't see that rust, don't you? Look at the difference between this. Wow, big old difference. Pretty sure it has the same engine in it, DD15, yeah. Let's look at the inside. Very clean, just like the other one. Nice truck. Got about the same amount of hours on it. See that? 119 hours with about 50,000 miles less, I believe it was, right? Clean truck, nice truck. 2020 is only, 4 years old. Before the pandemic, especially at the pandemic, you was not getting these trucks, a 4-year-old truck that was 40 grand. So in my opinion, I believe this is a good deal. Now, what would I do with this truck? I would probably go for this truck over the other truck, because this truck is going to have a little bit of a warranty left. But this is not me giving you advice. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just telling you what I would do. I would buy a new truck like this, and one of the first things I would do, especially if I'm my own operator, I have a smaller fleet and I can kind of control, where the truck goes to get worked on as far as mechanics. I'm deleting the DEF. It's gone. It's out of here. I'm going to delete it. All right. So let's keep going. So that's some newer trucks, right? Look at this. Another one, Mississippi, 34,000. They got almost, 80,000 more miles on it. Look at this, 25 grand in Ohio. One might say, well, what's wrong with that truck? Well, let's look at it. 2018 for 25,000. Started on site, full operations not tested. Sold as is. I don't know, what's the deal with that? Like, does the truck run? Does it not run? I probably would give these people a call. Not much rust on it. Tires look decent. And no, you need tires. But I'm looking at the tires not mostly because it needs tires, but more so to give me information on what the suspension might be like. Another DD15. Okay, let's look at the inside. Looks decent. I already have a refrigerator in it. Automatic. Check engine light on. It could be for anything, but why is that? Who knows? Okay. Nice truck. I mean, it looks nice. I probably would call these people and see, like, is something wrong with the truck? Because it says started on site, full operations not tested. They might be just saying that just because they don't want to be liable for anything or something online. I don't know. So I probably would call them. Here goes another one that's in Texas, right? 2018, 25,000. The sleeper, I don't really care for that smaller sleeper on there. I believe that's one of them. So let's look at it. Look, it's 2018, 526,000 miles. Good miles. Be sure to ask why Fleet Advantages of lease trucks are better. Fleet Advantage is a leasing and asset managed company that provides dynamic lifestyle management program. I don't know. Okay, as a result. Okay, so Detroit DD12, so it has a smaller engine, 12 speed. So I can kind of understand why this truck is a little cheaper. But let's look at it. Right? Clean truck. It really can look clean if you shine up the wheels and everything, the tanks and all that. Automatic. Yeah, see, this is a smaller sleeper. I don't too much care for those. I don't even know where would you even put your refrigerator at in here. This might not be one of my top choices at all, but if you're just starting out and you want your nice truck, it might be an option for you. I probably would keep shopping. I probably would skip this one because it's smaller sleeping. You're going over the road, so just remember that. So I'm liking, these. This one here is it's gonna be in a category of those. Look at this older truck. It says 250,000 miles. Okay, well, maybe they got it redone. So start on site, full operations not tested. Has an 18 speed. Good deal. You definitely can do some heavy hauling with that. Let's see. Not that you can't do it with the other ones, but it's just you have a gear for every situation that you get into with the 18 speed. Nice size sleeper. Gear ratios. Not too big. Drive line. 22.5 direction. Okay. 4 inactive faults. See ECM. Tires worn. Showing 560,000 miles. 260 on the ECM. Why is that? They didn't say anything about it got redone. So why is it not matching up, right? If they don't have nothing showing that the truck got redone, like stuff got redone on the truck, well, why, why is that going on? I don't really care for that, right? What is this? Something's not hooked up. Okay. I'm looking for some issues because I don't know what that first picture is like. Something wasn't hooked up or something. And it says, like the mileages is not adding up. So I don't really know why. Got some oil leaking, right? Oil leaking. Want to be careful with that. Got oil leaking. Got a bust. So it's not holding any grease. Look like there was a bust as well. Definitely want to look at that. Some rust. It's an older truck. It's not old. Got a lot of rust though. Just want to be careful with rust, man. See, like this, got this rust, this can break, and that's for your AC. This can just break, right? And most people, when they fix AC, they're not going to just want to fix a line. They're going to want to redo your whole AC. That could be $2-3 grand easy. Oh yeah, I don't really care for none of this rust. It looks like your turbo. I don't like that. I don't like none of this stuff. This rust around this fitting look like a oil pressure sensor. You could be going up the road and it's like telling you, oh, you drop oil pressure, and it could be the sensor and you can't even get it out. And I probably would pass this up. Tires look decent, nothing crazy going on. A lot of rust though. A lot of rust. I would stay away from rust, y'all. Looks like a decent truck though, besides the rust so far. Look like it might have was on operator truck. Okay. So doesn't look bad. They want 25 grand for it, and it's a 2014. I probably would keep shopping on that one. So right now, this 39 and this 25 are definitely trucks that looks nice to me. There goes some more new ones, 34 in Jersey. The Freightliners are gonna all basically be the same. You got your Detroits in them. You got your 16 for 25 in Memphis, Tennessee. It's gonna be basically like the other one. Let's see if we can look at. So you got your 17 for 25. Man, these trucks have been going down. Listen, y'all, I don't think y'all understand. These same trucks, let me see. See this truck right here? It's an 18. This same truck 2 years ago they were selling these trucks on lease purchase deals, or like not even lease purchase deals, for like 100 grand. I really want y'all to understand that. They were selling these trucks for $100,000, 120 grand. Anywhere from 80 to 120 grand. And it was buying them up. They're selling them for 25,000. This is wholesale prices. And they got a lot of people like, oh man, I wouldn't get in the trucking industry right now. Why not? Easy to get into. You can spend 100 grand, go get you 4 trucks, and when it come back up, you got you a fleet ready to go. You know what I mean? Think about that. Like, really think about that. Instead of going by, like, I know guys, they going by, G-Wagons and stuff. And the G-Wagon is not going to pay them. They're not like renting it out on Turo or nothing. They're like going by the G-Wagon, and the G-Wagon is taking money from them. It's a liability, not an asset. Why not go buy this? See what they got on the next page, and then we're going to take a look at some older trucks. Right? So let's look at International. Let's see. Might have a Cummins in here. International 2019. New truck. All right. Accurate, verified. All right. The bank owns the truck, so the bank that owns this unit is offering exclusive financing options, including solutions for those with lower credit scores. Reach out for approval. Truck was jump started for inspection, starting drill time, special files not tested. I gotta find out. See, I gotta find out why they keep saying it. 400 horsepower Cummins X15. I like a Cummins. I do. They're very durable. They get a little expensive to work on sometimes. Let's check this truck out. A lot of people, International, cheap truck. Okay. That means cheap to take care of it, It does the same job that the expensive trucks do. Literally, same job. Look at this. Look like it's nice clean truck. Look like it's fleet maintained. not all banged up. I don't see nothing on the dash. No check engines. Alright, not too much rust, if any. Okay. So good so far. Okay, we can see the brakes from there. No. Looking good so far. Tires look good. They mismatch on them. That's a sign of like a smaller fleet that kind of having issues with money or something when you see them mismatching tires like that. Okay. Nothing crazy. Mirror's gone. But it's a used truck. 400 horses. Alright, cool. So it looked like a decent truck. 30,000, 2019. Got the Cummins in it. I like that. You know, maybe it can 2019. I mean, the miles are very low. That's what I like. I don't know what the I probably would look at what the warranty looks like on this, right? What does the warranty look like? That's what the warranty would make this truck more attractive to me. If not, I know that it has a lot less miles, but the Freightliner is more at the 20 would be more attractive to me than this at 38, almost 40, especially if you're gonna finance, excuse me, which most people are once they get up to these type of price range. All right, let's see, let's keep going. 36, 37. Yeah, cause see, look, they want just say 39, but you can get this one 37, and it's under 400,000 miles. So yeah, I definitely would keep shopping. You know, let's play with our filters a little bit. Let's go with mileage, cause that's more for the older trucks. Let's go with mileage 400,000, and then let's go with year. Let's go with 2018. Let's see what we're looking at, what the prices are looking at. Let's see if they have something good price. Look at these. 50 grand for 350,000. Okay. Got the internationals for the 40,000. All right, 40. They're kind of going for the 40. So it look like they're all around, you know, 40 grand, 50 grand, 40 to 50,000. Haven't seen nothing in the 30s yet. Let's keep looking. All under 400,000 look like. Nothing in the 30s yet. There we go. We're starting to get some in the 30s. Still under that 400,000. So I probably would keep it at, I probably would look for something that's under 30. All right. So you see that these newer trucks are going for lower prices. And something like this, let's go with, let's see what it'll look like. Right. So we looking at 50,000, you know, 60 months. I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. I probably wouldn't do 60. I probably would want to do like 48 months. Interest rates are probably gonna be about let's just say 15. Might be anywhere from 15 to 18. Let's just go with 18. Let's go with the medium. You know, down payment. Let's do 5,000. Most people don't have that 10 to put down. Title registration, we're gonna take that off because if you're OTR, that's outside of your truck loan. All right, we can go with California. We stick with that. Let's calculate that. Let's go with $1. All right, so you're paying, if you go through like Navy Fed or a credit union or something like that, you might even get it under 18% on the finance rate. But man, you had $1,320 a month. That's good for a truck that's 4 years old, 5 years old. That's really good, man. I mean, years ago you wasn't paying that, like, you know, you was paying that for a truck that was 10 years old, 15 years old for sure. That's pretty good. All right, so that's what the new truck's looking like. Well, what about Marco? What about, I got cash, I can't get financed, you know, I don't want a truck note. I get it. I got cash truck as well. Well, let's look at that. So we're going to keep everything the same, and then we're going to look at, we're going to go to price. We're going to go to price, and we're going to look at 25,000 and under, right? 25,000 and under. Okay. We're going to definitely change the year, and we're going to open this up to 2005, I would say. Okay. And we're going to open the mileage up, I probably would look at the mileage. I probably would go up to, because you can get trucks right now for cheap price. So I probably would go up to 600,000. So let's go to older trucks. So keep everything the same, and I mean not older trucks, I'm sorry, cash trucks. So this would be more of your cash trucks. Look like they got a decent amount of cash trucks out there. I think we might have looked at this, but you got 20 grand. Looks clean. Looks like a clean truck. Oh, and like, don't like that at all. There's a P2 on it. I probably would pass that up, just because when I'm looking at a truck and it's not clean and inside, especially if they didn't take time and clean it before they like took pictures of it to sell it. I kind of don't want to deal with them too much, because that makes me think that the truck is not in too good of a shape, because he just wasn't taking care of it. Super singles, definitely got to get rid of that, in my opinion. Not too bad. Remember, it's a cash truck. Not too bad. Don't see nothing crazy. Got a little dent right there, whatever. Not too bad. Look like that's messed up. Yeah, too much rust, too much. It's not clean enough for me. Not for 25 grand. 22 grand they selling it for. Not clean enough for me. And I know some people gonna be like, man, well, what you expect? That's not clean enough for me. 22 grand. I mean, look at the market. They got other trucks that's, under 25 grand that's real clean. I probably would go more after something like this. This here. I'm more looking for like those Freightliners though. I don't know what this is. I probably won't even click on that, because this is probably something's wrong with this truck. It's 8 grand. Dash miles, ECM miles, truck cranks and runs and sold as is, cash deal, 23,000 miles, engine hours. 8 grand. Let's check it out. Might actually run, and nothing might not be wrong with it. They only got 3 pictures. Don't know why. That's weird, but okay. I will call them up. Hey, y'all, it might actually be a good truck. Go test drive it. Go look at it. Go look at it. 8,000 just seems a little. Well, I don't know to me. It's 8 grand. It's kind of like, I don't know, kind of cheap for, what year is it? 2016. Wow. I know the market went down, but dang, it ain't go down that much, huh? Don't really care for these smaller sleepers, but I mean, if it's your first truck, you just starting out, they got low miles on them. I mean, it might be your truck. The truck that I like is more of, that something like this. This is something that, I like something like this. This is real nice. 25 grand. Wow. Let's look at the Cummins 10-speed automatic single bone wheels. This is really good. Really good. I like this. No double bunk, but it's a nice truck. I would try to go after something like this, y'all. It's a real nice truck. Wow. 25 grand. We was not, before the pandemic and shortly after, we was not getting trucks this cheap, this nice, this new, this low of miles. Wow. This is amazing. Let's see if they got some really cheap cash trucks. Let's go to the price and see what they got. Let's go to the price. Let's put in 15,000. See if they got anything for that. A lot of banged up trucks. 12,000, Covington, Tennessee. If it's your first truck, you might have to roll with something like this. I don't like the sleeper situation, me myself. They don't have enough pictures. Banged up. What you got right here, Freightliner. Look at it. Let's go back and read the notes first. Make sure nothing's wrong with it. 2015 Freightliner sleeper truck has almost 600,000 miles. Asking 13.5. A best offer sold. Whereas as is, please give us a call. So obviously the truck must run. All right, truck must run. So let's look at it. You know, this is, 13.5. First thing came to my mind is 10 grand. That's the first thing coming to my mind. $10,000. Okay. $10,000. It's clean. This truck, listen, this is what I want y'all to understand. This 2016 is not much different from a 2020, right? I mean, miles is miles. This truck don't look bad at all. For 13, what they asking 13.5. Man, it don't look, I don't really like that too much. Man, I would get on a flight and fly out there. Or if I'm a truck driver, I'm going to get a load going that way. And I'm going to stop over there and I'm going to check this truck out. Right? Tell my dispatcher, hey man, route me over to this area. And I'm going to check this truck out. All right. It's less than 600,000 miles. I don't see no check engine lights on there as of now. Right? Definitely get, people to hook up to it and check the truck out. But man, it's a nice truck. 10,000 cash. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at this. It's nice. I might give these people a call. My doggone self. Let me cut this off. but yeah, so yeah, let's look at one more. I mean, 9,000? Is this real? These trucks can't be going that cheap, huh? Wow. This is amazing. $9,000. Let's see what you get. Let's see what this is. 7,500. Indiana's International. Don't seem like nothing crazy. White dump valve. The truck isn't operable. Nope. You don't want to deal with nothing that's straight out the gate that's supposed to be broke. You don't even want to look at that. Detroit. Please do not hesitate to contact us. Okay. What is this? What is this about? 2014. Got a big old tank. A lot of rust on it. They took the wheels off of it. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God. Makes me cringe. Oh my God. It's up north truck. But not too bad on the inside. And it's, how much they want for it? 9,000. Marco, would you buy it? If I got 9 grand and this is an option for me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at the truck. You get you some chrome wheels for $250 a wheel. Put on there. You get them shine all this up. Put me some tint on it, and I'm rocking and rolling, man. I'm doing my thing, Gonna make me some money. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All right, so I hope you liked the video. If this video was any value to you, make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And once again, my name is Marco with Trucking the Cash Flow, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.